Hello Internet, and welcome to I'm not going to call it a let's play, but I would rather call it a first look at a MMO that I never have played before. So let me make it a bit quieter. So yeah, I have played World of Warcraft for about 11 years, and then I quit around what expansion was it? I think Warlords of Draenor. Yeah, like the end of the Warlords of Draenor. And I heard about this Elder Scrolls Online game, but never tried it, so now I have decided to try, and let's see. I'm not sure what to expect. This is going to be, I think, a very slow-paced review. So I'm going to read the descriptions and just to understand what's going on. So I have played other games of the Elder Scrolls universe, almost all of them. So I have a basic idea what every race is about. So there are like 3 alliances. Okay, Daggerfall Covenant, Aldmeri Dominion, and the Ebonheart Pact. So if I understand correctly, Aldmeri Dominion must be High Elves, and Wood Elves and Khajiit. So Daggerfall Covenant, Bretons, obviously. Alright, Orcs for some reason which I don't quite understand, and Red Guards. Okay. What do we have here? Ebonheart Pact. So we have Argonians, Dark Elves. Okay. Strange. Those 2 races are not fit together, I think. Alright, and we have Nords. Alright. And I think I will pick Dark Elf. Yeah, let it be female. Then we should create a class. So we have Dragon Knights. These skillful masters at arms use the ancient Akaviri martial arts tradition with battle spirit and wield fearsome magic that bounds, shatters and physically alters the world around them. Okay. Sorcerer. Okay. Sorcerer can use conjuration and destruction spells to hurl lightning bolt, shock fields, wield dark magic to snare and stun, and summon Daedric combat followers from Oblivion to assist them. Okay. Nightblades. Alright. Nightblades are adventurers and opportunists with the gift for getting in and out of trouble, relying variously on stealth, blades and speed. Nightblades thrive on conflict and misfortune, trusting to their luck and cunning to survive. Okay. Then we have a Templar. These traveling knights call upon the powers of light and the burning sun to deal massive damage to their enemies while restoring health, magicka and stamina to their allies. Okay. Then comes a warden. Wardens are defenders of the green, master storytellers, whose nature tales become magical reality. They wield frost spells against enemies and summon animals to aid them. Okay. And we have a necromancer class, which is locked behind the paywall, looks like it. Okay. Alright, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4 classes to pick. I think I should try perhaps a Templar or a Nightbleed. Yeah, one of those two. So let me try Templar, I suppose. Yeah, why not? Enter a character's name. So I will call her Bunny. Must end with a letter. Velas. Okay. Then we can adjust her body. Alright. So we can basically rotate. Right. So muscular, thin, large. Right, so let's make something between. Right here. Okay. And then we can adjust her height. Alright. Let's left it that way. Skin color, I'm okay with that. And here we have body markings. Torso size. I don't want to adjust this. Right. Let's proceed further to face. Face type, soft, angular or heroic. What does that mean? And soft. What does soft do? So it makes her look more peaceful or aggressive, I suppose. Okay. Right. Age. Right, let's make her a bit older. Eyes, brows, nose, mouth, ears. Okay. How do you... hairstyle, okay. I see, okay. Alright. And what else do? So... Alright, completely bald, alright. Yeah, I think I will choose this. Alright, so create. So let's play tutorial. Firemoth Island. The Firemoth Islands seem to float like forgotten derelicts office of the inner sea. Something. Okay. Broken bonds. Okay. Read the letter. My dearest friend, I was thrilled to hear that you were traveling to Vardenfell. A new adventure suits you, and I know you were getting bored back home. I don't know what you expected to find, but let me tell you what I know of the land of the Dark Elves. The main city in the region is Vivek City. I don't know how you feel about gods and such, but one of the tribunal, the living gods of the Dark Elves, lives in the city. Lord Vivek himself apparently lives in a grand palace there. Okay. You will probably come ashore in the village of Seyda Neen. If my travel experience was typical. Nice enough location, though the number of smugglers and slavers you run into can be somewhat off-putting. And wait until you see the Telvanni towers. They grow them out of giant mushrooms, of all things. Okay. Anyway, enjoy your time among the Dark Elves. Hopefully I'll see you again when you return to Tamriel proper. Good travels. Okay.
What a fabulous voyage we've shared, my friend. To Vardenfell and new opportunities. Still reading that letter? Lover's note, No need to confirm or deny it. We all have our secrets. I wonder what Vardenfell has in store for us.
Checking rocks ahead! Brace yourselves!
Well, that doesn't sound good.
Alright, so we're shipwrecked.
This one's still alive, Naryu.
I can see that. Walk this way, and let's make sure everything works after that dreadful shipwreck.
Captured by slavers. What a predicament. But at least life. Go on now. Naryu wants to talk to you.
You're an Argonian, so this must be not a new thing for you. Alright. What about me? Nightstand search. Recipe Akai tonic infusion. What does this do? Increase stamina recovery. Alright. Akai berry. Alright. Is there anything else to loot? Looks like not.
Look what the sea coughed up. Welcome to Vardenfell, land of dark elves, lava flows, and slaves of all descriptions. Speaking of slaves, let me get those manacles off you.
Yeah, how are you going to remove this?
Oh, you'll find I'm full of surprises. I have just the thing. Hold still. There.
Alright, and what is this place?
You've been captured by slavers. Haven't you been paying attention? Maybe you hit your head when your ship crashed into the rocks and dumped you onto the bitter coast. The slavers lured your ship in and took their pick of the survivors.
And are you working with the slavers?
Slavers? Me? No. My allegiance leans in an entirely different direction. Let's just say I'm here to help you escape this place. Then you can get back to what you were doing before the slavers so rudely sank your vessel.
Alright. And how do we get out?
Not so fast, hero. I need to make sure you can handle yourself in a fight. Not everyone recovers from a near-death experience that quickly.
Let me test my fighting skills then.
Let's go over some of the basics of combat.
Okay.
Hit me. I want to see what you've got.
Nice! Now follow it up.
So it's basically...
Try to block this one.
Finish her off.
So it's basically a left mouse button to hit and right to block, right? Okay.
Impressive. You're just what I need to pull my plan together. If are currently out on a raid, that means it's the perfect opportunity for us to make our escape.
So what do you want me to do?
Oh, not too much, really. I need you to find a set of slaver clothes so you don't look like one of the prisoners. Plus, we need the gate key, or we'll never make it to the docks. Here, take my spare lockpick in case you need it.
What are you going to do while I get the gear and the key?
I've got a few more things to check on before we can make our escape. You do your part, and I promise you, I'll do mine.
Okay. And any idea who the slavers are?
An idea? Of course. I just need proof to satisfy my superiors. But don't worry, I'm sure I'll have things well in hand by the time we meet back up.
Okay. Okay, I'll go find some gear and the gate key. So now I can run. Okay. So let's check if there is anything interesting to look for. A bookshelf. Apocrypha. The infinite archives of Hermus Mora are the ultimate treasure. It is innumerable shelves and countless books carry the weight of all knowledge. The diligent reader can find all that was, all that is, and all that will be. Followers of the divines, content in their dark cloisters of ignorance, preach hate of the golden eye. Daedra, they call him, unclean, monstrous, wicked. We have seen the truth. Knowledge is only as wicked as the one who wields it. Forsaking learning in fear of its misuse is the ultimate sin. It is an unforgivable folly. As a result, mortals have suffered countless centuries of loss. In Apocrypha, the Golden Eye weeps cold tears at this plague of ignorance. Those who walk his halls are truly blessed, even as their flesh falls away. They are permitted to browse the infinite tomes and scrolls, privy to all mysteries that have ever and will ever exist. It is the most blessed of fates. We give you praise, Hermeus Mora. We seek enlightenment, illumination, and a place at your side. Alright. So I suppose it's only one book. Okay. A drink. Okay. More. A bottle. A backpack. Natural water. Makes a level 3 potion. Requires solvent proficiency. Okay. Crafting. Visit crafting stations in major cities to unlock the ability to craft. There are 7 different trade skills to learn, and you can learn all 7 at once. Okay. Yeah, as I said, I'm going to play extremely slow paced. I'm going to search for everything, read stuff. So yeah, just very chill gameplay, very casual meal. Alright. Dresser. An ingredient for crafting beverages. Alright. Empty barrels. And you can jump with a space bar, looks like it. Okay. What about you?
Why does the Hist drop so much mud in my clear waters? Careful with that one, stranger. There's something dangerous about that Naryu, but I can't wrap my tail around it.
Okay.
This one made the long journey because he heard the Dark Elves no longer kept slaves. Now, Kiersey thinks that was just a lie to get me to Vardenfell.
Yeah, you're not very smart. Okay, GT. Empty. Okay, and what is upstairs? Cabinets. More ingredients. Okay. Alright, I can see it. How do I... Alright. Recipe Ginkgo tonic. This is stamina recovery. Okay. Barrels. Another ingredient. What is this? Yeah, it's pretty much something like Skyrim, but more simplified. Alright, water skin. More water. Another drink. Right, more ingredients. Select an item to view its properties. Press E to equip or use an item. Right click when selecting an item to view more actions. Alright, mark unwanted items as junk. You can quickly sell all junk items at any store. Okay. Alright, it's just a bunch of ingredients and recipes. Can I learn it? Requires skill gained, provisioning. We learn how to make this thing, okay. Skills. Character skills. Skill lines allow you to customize your combat style to fight the way you want. You can select abilities to learn more about what they do to purchase an ability. Active abilities can be slotted in your ability bar and are fired by pressing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Passive abilities are always active, granting you their benefits at all times. Ultimate abilities are the most powerful abilities and can be fired by pressing R. Okay. So at the moment I cannot pick anything, looks like it. What was the crafting menu? Provisioning. Allows the making up to level 19 recipes. Okay. Allows the use of standard green recipes. Okay. Looks like a passive bonuses to food buffs and other consumables. Okay. More ingredients. Okay. What is... I saw something. Collect imps too. What is this? An alchemy ingredient, okay. Shroom beetle. Can I punch it? Bait. Bait best used for fishing in foul water. Alright. Another player. Okay. Is there a barrel? Right. Wait a second. Right. butterfly, insect parts, river bait. Alright. More fishing tools. Okay. This looks like an alchemy ingredient. Can I eat them? Here comes another advice how to use quick slots. Use quick slots to easily access potions and other items. Press E, then select quick slots in the upper right corner of the window. Drag items to the desired slot. Selecting an active quick slot. Hold Q to bring up your quick slots. Select the desired item and release Q. Okay. Using quick slot items. Press Q to use the item in your quick slots. Okay. Weapons, armor, jewelry, consumables, materials. Can I eat them? I could eat them in the previous games. Yes, I can. Skill gained, alchemy, okay. Solvent proficiency allows the alchemist to use natural water and grease to make level 3 potions and poisons, and clear water and pitcher to make level 10 potions and poisons. Okay. There is the house, okay. Lockpicking. Move the lockpick over a pin and hold the left mouse button to attempt to set the pin. When the pin wiggles, release left mouse button to set the pin. Something, okay. Recipe, chai. Another beetle. Unlock. Okay. What was the last one? Level 2 already. Okay. Claim now. So, level 2 rewards. Tip: spend skill points to gain new abilities. Spend attribute points to increase your magical health and stamina. Okay. Okay. So you have attributes points to spend. Use this to increase your health, magicka, and stamina. Magicka determines how many magicka abilities you can cast and how effective those abilities are. Magicka recovers over time. That recovery is reduced during combat. Staff weapon damage is based on magicka. Okay. Health determines the amount of damage you can take in combat and how much healing you can receive. Health recovers over time. That recovery is reduced during combat. And this one determines how many stamina abilities you can use and how effective those abilities will be. Sprint, bash, sneak, roll, dodge, and break free all consume stamina. Stamina recovers over time. That recovery is reduced during combat. Sword, shield, axe, mace, bow, and dagger weapon damage is based on your stamina. So I think I will pick stamina. So, alright. How do I okay. Commit points? And I have 1 skill point. So I have Aedric Spear, Dawn's Wrath, and Restoring Light. I suppose Restoring Light is a healing thing? Yeah, looks like it. Rush Ceremony. Beacon your inner light, healing yourself. Okay. Dawn's Wrath. Blast an enemy with a charge of radiant heat, dealing magic flame damage. And alright. This looks like a mage with specialization. And Aedric Spear. Puncturing strikes. Launch a relentless assault, striking enemies in front of you 4 times with your Aedric Spear. The spear deals magic damage and the closest enemy to the closest enemy, and this amount of damage to all other enemies. Each strike reduces the movement speed of the closest enemy by 40%. Okay, so I think I will choose this. The ability you purchased has been added to the first slot of your ability bar. Press 1 to use the ability. Okay. I also have a recipe here. Alright, another recipe. And what do we have here? A sack. Alright, more reagents. Oh, it looks like a armory. Battle axe, sword. I think I need something two-handed. Or one-handed, I'm not sure what I want. Great sword. Alright. Back. This is a two-handed weapon, okay. These two damage. Okay. Empty, shoes, okay. I will take those. A mall. And Inferno stuff. Alright, those are magical weapons, okay. Restoration stuff, okay. I have a light armor shoes, okay. Let's equip. Armor skill lines. Equipping 3 pieces of light, medium or heavy armor will unlock a skill tree with new abilities. Okay. Sabatons. More reagents. More heal. So what is this? Light armor. Okay. This is heavy armor. Okay. I don't see any medium armor at the moment. What's here? More reagents. Alright, looks like nothing more. Then that. Skill line gain, 200. So let's check what does this do. And its abilities. Slam an enemy with an upward swing dealing physical damage. Critical charge. Launch across the earth and smash an enemy dealing. Alright. Cleave. Okay. Reverse slash. Spin around and strike an enemy down, dealing this damage. Deals up to 300% more damage to enemies with less than 50% health. Okay. Momentum. Focus your strength and resolve to gain major brutality, increasing your weapon damage by 20%, as well as gaining minor endurance, increasing your stamina recovery. Alright. And there are also passive abilities. With two-handed weapon equipped, your light and heavy attacks damage up to 3 other nearby enemies. Okay. Grants a bonus based on the type of weapon equipped. Sword increases your weapon and spell damage. Axe increases your critical damage and critical healing. Mace increases your armor penetration. Alright. This is stamina cost. When you complete a fully charged heavy attack, your next direct damage attack used within 7 seconds deals an additional 5% damage. Alright. I see. I see another hut. Is there something else to loot? Iron ore. Alright, pretty cool. For blacksmithing. Used to create heavy armor and metal weapons. Okay. a butterfly. Alright, let's go in. Press E to loot objects in the world. Okay, I know this. Oh, it looks like he's drunk. There's some food here. What is this? Slaver gods. Ah, that must be him. Slaver's greatsword. Cauldron. Dishonored Slaver's jerkin. Okay, equip.
Drawers, why didn't you wake me? Have you been drinking the aged Flynn again? Treacherous slave, I'll have your head!
Alright. Okay. 200 increased to 2. So what do we have here? More armor. This is light armor. Skill line gained, light armor. So let me see what does this do. Light armor. Each piece of light armor does the following: reduces damage taken from magical attacks, reduces the cost of roll dodge, reduces the movement speed penalty of sneak. Okay. Reduces the cost of break free, reduces the cost of bash. Okay. Increases damage taken from martial attacks, increases the cost of block. Ah, so there are penalties. Okay. Decreases damage done with bash. Okay. What else? Reduces the effectiveness of snares. Alright. Increase your magical recovery. Spell resistance. Okay. So more reagents, another shield. What do we have here? Another helmet. Jewelry box. Ooh, something blue. Lead. Liquid wooden tone box. This allows you to scry for the liquid wooden tone box antiquity. This antiquity can be found in Somerset and adamantine, an ingredient for crafting in the High Elf style. Alright. Interesting. And this is magical. Alright, it's maximum health. Okay. I see. There is medium armor. Let's equip it. This I think I should destroy. I don't need it. This is good. So I don't need those. Value 0. Another chest. Dagger. Another bottle. Gauntlets. Bookshelf. So skill line gained, heavy armor. Let's see. What does this do? Heavy armor bonuses. Each piece of heavy armor does the following: reduces damage taken from martial attacks, increases the amount of damage blocked, increases damage done with bash, reduces your damage taken while immune to crowd control. Okay. And penalties: increases damage taken from magical attacks, reduces the movement speed, increases the cost of roll dodge, increases the size of your detection area while sneaking. Okay. Increases your physical and spell resistance. Increases your health recovery for each piece equipped. Alright. Maximum health. Alright, this looks like a tanking gear. Right. Light armor again. I need more medium armor just to see what is this about. Okay, and we have a bookshelf. I read this already. Okay. Let me test my one-handed weapon. So what does this do? Weapons, one hand and shield. So, trust your weapon with disciplined precision at enemy, dealing physical damage and taunting them to attack you for 15 seconds. Oh, it looks like a tanking variant, okay. Surprise an enemy with a deep lunge, dealing damage and affecting them. Okay. Yeah, it's all about protection. I see, okay. Open. Sneak to avoid enemies. Press. Okay. Can I? A desk, okay. Coins. Another lockpick. More coins. More reagents. Bad trap, bizarre. Unlock. Okay. I have found a heirloom necklace. Alright, and gate key. Alright. Nothing here. Another recipe. And jewelry box. Trifling glyph of flame. Fire weapon enchantment. Alright. What do I need? I don't need this. I don't need this. This I can equip. Another recipe. This just right. Those worth 0. Those are just consumables, alright? Okay, this is health recovery.
Over here! Did you get the things now you wanted? The slavers are returning and plans have changed. Naryu sent me to find you and get the gate key.
Tell me what happened.
Naryu sent a signal to the house guard in Seyda Neen, and that's when the slaver horn started sounding. The slavers must have been hiding nearby, and now they're on their way back. We have to hurry.
Alright, here is the gate key.
You are a ray of sunshine on a cloudy morning. I'll lead the prisoners through the gate and see what we can find to get off this island. You meet up with Naryu at the Overlook, and then rendezvous with us at the docks.
I'll find Naryu at... Alright. Is there anything interesting here? Looks like no.
I couldn't have done much better myself, hero. Good work down there. There's one more thing to do if you're up to it. Time is short, but I have something to tell you. You've earned that much at least.
What do you want me? What do you want to tell me?
I'm an assassin. A Orc Tong agent here to complete a job. The writ I carry gives me the legal authority to end... No questions asked. I'm here to kill Captain Svardstar, leader of this band of slavers. He's as bad as they come.
Why are you telling me this?
Because I need your help. I can kill the captain and 10 of his thugs without breaking a sweat. But the slavers' ship? It's faster and stronger than anything the locals can throw at it. If we don't scuttle the ship, we'll be right back to business.
Why should I help an assassin?
Not big on gratitude, I see. Look, I signaled Seyda Neen. They won't get here in time to stop the slavers. With your help, we can end the slavers, save their prisoners, and sink their ship. Otherwise, the prisoners are as good as dead.
Okay, so what do you want me to do?
Gather some fire salt and kindle pitch from the docks. With them, you can make a firebomb. Not only will setting their ship on fire destroy it, it will flush the Svardstar from his hiding hole so I can end him. We'll meet after you gather the supplies.
Okay. I'll get the fire salts and kindle pitch and meet you at the docks. Alright, I see. I suppose those are enemies. Alright.
I thought I was done for.
I know. From Morrowind. So what do you have? Alright, some ingredients. Clean pelt harvester. Crabs. Ooh. Lead 6th house ritual table. This allows you to scry for the 6th house ritual table antiquity. Ooh, interesting. I will take it. That's cool. What is this? Nothing. What is this? Battle axe and backpack. Nut brown ale. Okay. Shields. Is this one-handed? Yeah. No, it is two-handed. But it is Nordic style, okay. Helmets. Barrel. Iron helmets. Alright, Breton style. Okay. Who are you? Cliff Strider. Alright, some coins. Backpack. Soul gem. Empty soul gems. You received an empty soul gem. To fill it, use soul trap ability. Enemy moments before the enemy's death. The soul trap ability is located where? Nice. Spoiled food. What is this? Pewter seam. Mine. Pewter dust. 10 of these items can be refined into 70 pewter ounces used to create a jewelry. Alright. Where's my weapon? Okay. Viridian dust. 10 of this dust can be refined into volcanic viridian used to make buoyant armature equipment. Okay.
I owe you one.
I hear a Nern root. Yeah. Okay, level 3 already. So, 1 attribute point, 1 skill point. So more stamina. And commit points. So I cannot. Yes, I can slam an enemy with an upward swing. Alright. So this is like an AoE damage. Okay. This is like a single target skill, okay. So I should put this one here and this one here. Iron ore. It respawns really quickly. Really quickly. Water skin? This crafting harvester, okay. Fire salts. I don't need this. So let me check. So this is just food, right? Ground fortifying meal. Increases maximum health, maximum magica, alright. For 2 hours. Okay. No, I will destroy it. Another recipe. Root. Ravage health, okay. Increase spell resistance, okay. I see. I don't want this. Here I have okay. Okay. You're free, go. You don't want to?
alternative is a lot worse.
More ingredients. Some meat. Okay. Nothing here. Water. Okay. Damn.
Over here! Get on board and let's go!
What's up here? Nothing. Okay.
About time you got here. What took you so long?
Well, I have to loot this whole place, you know. Also, where are my ingredients?
Ship's under attack. Pretend you're part of the crew and maybe the slavers won't notice.
Don't come out! They're bombarding the ship! Wait!
Go below decks and use the firebomb. I'll search for the captain. Now move!
Skeeving Thatcher! I'll kill you!
I deal with this flea?
Nice! We make a great team. Now let's get off this burning ship.
Where am I? Let's loot.
Good. You've returned to your senses. Let's talk. So, care to tell me what you're doing on that slaver ship?
Sergeant Delms. They captured me and I was trying to escape. What is this place?
This is the port town of Seyda Neen, on the island of Vardenfell. We fished you out of the burning wreckage of a slaver ship near Firemoth. If you're not a slaver, why were you dressed as one?
We were in disguise trying to make our escape from the ship.
We? I'll let Governor Salvi sort this out. She wants to see you. Best not to keep her waiting.
Okay, I'll go and talk to Governor Salvi.
Come with me.
Another lockpick. Soul gem. Another drink. Crafting Motif 8, Orc Style. Okay. It's a ring. Okay. Alchemy bottle. Okay. More crafting reagents. Yeah, well, I think I should drop something. Yeah, I think I could equip this. Crafting Motif 8 Orc Style. Oh, it also improves my two-handed skill. Okay. Being noted by Dr. Elfida Lupus for a series of pamphlets on the major cultural styles of Tamriel. Dr. Lupus was imperial ethnographer for potentate Severian Chorak from Second Era 418 to 431. I saw Divine briefly at the Torch Buck. I told him I truly cared for him, but that Morian had won my heart. He clouded over like a storm in the Gerals, but then took a deep breath and managed to dignified exit. Oh, I do hope he will be alright. Though I confess I am more worried about Morian. His experiments with Divide are reaching their climax, when Morian will open a gate and personally make a visit to Oblivion. He says he is going to try Azura's realm of Moonshadow, as he says that ought to be relatively safe. I am as anxious as a scrib on a griddle. I dearly want to see Morian before he goes, but he says he must concentrate on mastering the ritual and can't be interrupted. He did send a note by Safe-ish saying I should take his place, representing the university at the Potentate's State Dinner for the new envoy from Arsenium. He must really be busy to skip that event, as I know he was keen to go. Well, all the better for my racial motives project. I suppose work will take my mind off my worries. The new province of Orsinium doesn't have an embassy yet, so for the dinner the potentate snake staff set up a row of pavilions on the grounds of the White Gold Tower to honor envoy Tukik. They were all decorated with authentic orcish paraphernalia imported from Rodgar. So I got out my journal and took notes during the interminable speeches. Strange to think that a folk as brutish as the orcs seem to be could design and create objects of such sophistication. Of course they are known across Tamriel as fine armorers, but I would always assume that was due to their great strength rather than skill. A glance at their arms and armor was enough to show me how wrong my assumption had been. Though never ornate or over embellished, their metalwork, through even simpler and more utilitarian than the Nords, displays a deep understanding of the laws of proportion, symmetry and harmonic congruence. Orcish sword may be a weapon of violence, but to contemplate the dynamic sweep of its blade, visually balanced by its heavy but shapely hilt, obviously molded to flow into the hand of its wielder. Why, it's almost restful and reassuring. Afterwards, at the reception, I was happy to see somebody I recognized in Lady Opal, the Archmagister. She greeted me warmly and over some Westfield wine and Edar cheese, asked me how things were going with me and my pair of wizards. I told her I thought I would make a terrible muddle of things, but she assured me everything would work out in the end. She said she's known Moraine for ever so long, and he is really quite sensible beneath his fussy old man ways. She was glad he'd found someone as clever as I to keep him from completely vanishing into his laboratory. But as far as I'm concerned, that's exactly what he's done. I think I will go talk to Safe-ish again. Maybe he can help me get through to Moraine before he leaves. Okay. That was interesting. Stamina recovery. Okay. Another recipe and adamantine. Okay. Seaweed. Another empty chest. More rye. And that's tomato crates. I know this recipe, okay, so I can sell it. Not bad for a remaster.
Another rescue, Sergeant? Let me just record the name in my ledger.
Not this one. Governor Selby doesn't want an official record.
Really? Very well. The governor's in her office.
Sendero Sergala.
Unusual for the governor to omit items from the official record, but I'm just her clerk. You'd better head inside and talk to the governor now.
What do you do here?
Seyda Neen is the preeminent port into Vardenfell. I process new arrivals so the tribunal knows who might be gallivanting across this fair land. It's so much more prestigious than my efforts for the Gold Coast Trading Company.
You used to work for this company?
Once, long ago in another life, I served as a clerk for the company right here in Vardenfell. Helped build many of the fine Imperial-style structures you see. I must have impressed House Hlalu, for they offered me this distinguished... For the most part. But sometimes it takes great effort not to strangle one or more of these pointy-eared blusterers. For example, no one ever remembers their birth sign. Some even try to change their answers on repeat visits, as if I wouldn't notice.
Alright. Shelf. Alright, I see this is another book. The Lure of the Camonna Tong by Vorar Vendu. One-time Camonna Tong. You probably heard of the Camonna Tong. It is the name whispered in dark alleys as blood pools on the cobblestones, the signature on the ransom note left on a neighbor's bed. A shadow, a curse, a boil upon the ass of our society, and, though I'm not proud to admit it, it's a part of my past. Now, I'm not writing this for those of you already on the right side of the law. I'm writing this for the ones who have already ventured off that moral path. Those that walk the thin line between wrong and right. The ones with empty bellies and emptier coffers. Who might see the Camonna Tong as a viable option. To you I say, keep reading. Sure, the Camonna Tong has stability. A steady stream of income is a hard thing to turn down, and they have got structure to boot. They will lure you in with the possibility of glory, of command, of rising through the ranks. And sure, what they do is far from legal, but if you are already leaning in that direction, wouldn't you rather be in a good company? It didn't take much sweet talking before I signed right up, and at first life was good, extorting the rich flatheads who had lorded above me all my life. My pleasure. A few robberies, a few break-ins, nothing I wasn't used to. And sure, we talked big about driving away the Outlanders, of taking Vardenfell back for the Dark Elves, but I will be honest, nothing made me question what I was doing. Nothing, that is, until some Argonian seamstress got a little pity. Oh, and it was the talk of the town. Some skilled noir had the goal to start up her own shop and be successful with it to boot. She was taking away good business from dark elves. That's what she was doing. Taking away gold from our mothers and sisters. So we did what the Camonna Tong does best. We made her pay. The kidnapping was easy. Yeah, her shop was doing well, but she was still an Argonian. I don't think we saw a single guard as we slipped into her house. Not in that part of town. We tied her up and gagged her before she had a chance to cry for help, laughing like it was some big joke. Young hotheads who had too much to drink. I thought we were just going to scare her, set her straight, make her realize that she couldn't think herself better. I started to sour up when the beatings began. First, I slapped to her face, but that quickly turned to punches and kicks. They joked about how she could take it, how Argonian skin was so thick no one would even see the bruises. I can still hear her muffled cries along with their laughter. I just watched as the beatings became more intense, as blood started dribbling from her gagged mouth. I wasn't a stranger to violence, or truly opposed to it given my line of work, but there was something about tying up this old Argonian and beating her bloody, kicking her as she fell to the floor. My throat grew tight as I watched, motionless. No one seemed to notice my lack of enthusiasm, so enraptured in the righteous justice they gladly doled out. Someone pulled out a dagger and made the casual remark, "You know, to sew without fingers." Suddenly I was wide awake. I wish I could tell you that I stopped them, said something clever, did something brave, but the truth is I walked out. I left that room, that town, that life, not with my head held high, but broken, defeated, thinking of that poor Argonian eyes filled with terror. So different from my own, yet so alike. I don't know if they went through with it, if there is a fingerless beggar somewhere who sees my face in her nightmares. I don't think I'll ever try to find out. So next time you think of the Camonna Tong, of the glamour and the gold, you think of how easy it is for you, crooked mortals, to slip away entirely. How big talk and some drink can lead you down a darker path than you ever realized you were capable of. How easy it is to say nothing and how much easier to just join along. Very nice. Okay. What is this? My golden child. My golden child, your shrouding of the light proved a great boon to our holy plans. We led a pirate ship into the rocks and freed those unjustly imprisoned. The drugged gods slept through it all, just as we are ordained. Do not be concerned over the loss of life. The innocent survived and the wicked perished. Look upon your just reward included with this message, and be at peace. You shall know us by this phrase. The ending of the words is Sivi. Yep, I know this. Another empty box. What's up here? Alright. This is marked as red. Stealing. Objects with red prompts are owned, and stealing items is a crime. It witnesses stealing an item, a bounty will be placed on your head. Guards will confiscate stolen items unless you successfully flee. You can sell stolen items to a fence in any outlaw refuge. Stolen gold is not confiscated, but it may be used to pay off your bounty. Okay. What is this? The 36 Lessons, Sermon 1. By Vivek, Sermon 1. He was born in Veloci, and on Chimer before the war with the Northern men. Aim came first to the village of the Netchimen, and her shadow was that of a Boetia, who was the prince of plots, and things unknown and known would fold themselves around her until we were like stars or the message of stars. Aim took a Netchman wife and said, I am the face-naked queen of the free in one, as you is an image and a 7-syllable spell. Aim a Sephi a Vik, which you will repeat to it until mystery comes. Then Aim threw the Natchman's wife into the ocean's water, where Draugs took her into castles of glass and coral. They gifted the Natchman's wife with jewels and milk fingers, changing her sex so that she might give birth to the image as an egg. There she stayed for 7 or 8 months. Then Seth came to the Natchman's wife and said, I am the clockwork king of the free in one. In you is an egg of my brother sister who possesses invisible knowledge of words and swords, which you shall nurture until the hortator comes. And Seth then extended his hand, and multitudes of homunculi came forth, each like a glimmering rope through the water, and they raised the Natchman's wife back to the surface world and set her down on the shoals of Azura's coasts. There she lay for 7 or 8 more months, caring for the egg knowledge by whispering to it the codes of Mephala and prophecies of Velof, and even the forbidden teachings of Trinimag. The 7 Daedra came to her one night, and each one gave to the egg new motions that could be achieved by certain movements of the bones. These are called the Barons of Move Like This. Then an 8th Daedra came, and he was a demi-prince called Fanuit Hen, or the multiplier of motions known. And Fanuit Hen said, Whom do you wait for? To which the Natchman's wife said, the Hortator. Go to the land of the Induril in 3 months' time, for that is when war comes. I return now to the hunt the warriors who fell and still wonder why, but first I show you this. Then the barons and the demi-prince joined together into a pillar of fighting styles terrible to behold, and they danced before the egg and its learning image. Look, little Vic, and find the face behind the splendor of my bladed carriage, for in it is delivered the unmixed conflict path, perfect in every way. What is its number? It is said the number is the number of birds that can nest in an ancient tibural tree, less 3 grams of honest work. But Vivek in his later years found a better one, and so gave the secret to his people. For I have crushed a world with my left hand, he will say, but in my right hand is how it could have won against me. Love is under my will only. The ending of the words is Amsivi. Alright. Interesting. Chivalry books. What is this? Stone. Pact Pamphlet. Congratulations. Now that you are no longer a slave, by order of the Alliance Herein, referred to as the Ebonheart Pact, and with the agreement of the ruling bodies of Skyrim, Morrowind and Blackmarsh, let it be known, now and forever, that slavery has been abolished in all Pact territories and principalities. Congratulations, you are no longer a slave. Whether you identify yourself as a man or mare, Argonian, Orc, or Khajiit, know and understand that your shackles have been broken, and you are a free and independent being, a citizen of the Pact with all the rights and responsibilities inherent in that singular honor. So what now, you're probably asking? What does a person born to slavery suddenly do with his or her newfound freedom? The answer, of course, is whatever you want to. That's the beauty of being a free and independent being. Advisors and counselors will be traveling throughout the Morrowind, excluding certain regions not yet ready to accept the rulings of the Ebonheart Pact, to provide guidance and other assistance to make your transition from slave to free being a simple and a painless process. Welcome to the Pact. We are happy that you are free. The following great houses of the Dark Elves have agreed to and will honor this stipulation: Indoril, Hlaalu, and Tredoran. Citizenship and freedom are not guaranteed in other Dark Elf territories. Okay. So let's go meet this governor.
As governor of this region, I have questions that need to be answered. We found you among the wreckage of the slaver ship, and we found a strongbox with your name on it in another wreck. I'll give you the strongbox if you tell me the truth.
I helped the Orc Tong agent. She had a writ to assassinate the slaver captain.
Did she? And where is this writ? I don't see any writ. And without a writ, all I have is a murder. Take your strongbox, but we'll hold on to you until I have proof of your claim. I have no patience for tale-tellers or slavers.
Okay, sounds good.
A moment, Governor. Here's my honorable writ of execution for the slaver captain.
These papers appear to be in order.
We're done here, hero, but don't worry. I'm sure we'll see each other again.
I suppose you can go now, and we'll leave your name out of the official record. Just don't make me regret this.
Okay. I have also leveled up to 4. So let's get a level. How do why can't I do this? You must choose one of the above rewards before you can claim the outright. So it's like light armor, medium armor, and iron armor. Let's try medium armor. Now I will invest in stamina. Okay. And I have 2 skill points to spend. So what about my class skills? Piercing Javelin. Hurl your spear at enemy with godlike strength, dealing magic damage and knocking them back 8 meters. This attack ignores the enemy's resistances, so it's like a ranged ability. Okay, I see. What about the... what is this? Soul Trap. Lay claim to an enemy's soul, dealing magic damage over 10 seconds. The damage dealt is based on your highest offensive stats. Fills an empty soul gem in an affected enemy if an affected enemy dies. Okay. But why do I want this? This critical charge launch across the earth. So it's like, alright. I think I should invest in critical charge, I think. So I have one more skill points. Do I? What does this do? Your light and heavy attacks damage up to 3 other nearby enemies. Okay, and glass ability? I cannot invest, alright. Passive abilities. You purchased a passive ability, they are always active, granting you their benefits at all times. Passive abilities cannot be placed in the ability bar. Okay. Okay. What is this strong box? Why? It's your strong box. For some reason things seemed like you might never see it again. It's heavier than you remember though. Alright. Take all. What does this do? Alright, and this one? Rawhide guards. Skill line gained, medium armor. So let's see. What does this do? Reduces the cost of sprint, reduces the cost of sneak, reduces the cost of block, reduces the damage taken from area of effect attacks by 2% for 2 seconds after you use roll dodge. Okay. What else? Increases your weapon critical rating for each piece. Increases your stamina recovery. Okay. Reduces the cost of sneak for each piece. Okay. Increases your weapon damage. Increases your movement speed bonus. Evasion. I see, okay. I think I should stick to a heavy armor. Or should I not? Rapid mending. I think I should stick to a medium armor, although dexterity. Yeah, I think it's better. Yes, it's medium armor then. It is okay. Heirloom bow, heirloom staff. Okay. Okay. Use it to recharge enchanted weapons, revive fallen allies, or revive yourself. Okay. Stuff, sword, okay. And good sword. Okay.
There is no record of your arrival. You're a blank slate. Let Vardenfell be the place where you write a new story. Just write it far from Seyda Neen. Good luck.
Okay.
Please,
And
someone,
we are free.
we need help.
What's wrong?
There's an armiger injured on the road outside Seyda Neen. So much blood! They need help!
Tell me what happened.
I'm not exactly sure. The buoyant armiger was accompanying Canon Valasa on a mission for Lord Vivek, but something terrible must have happened. Canon Valasa sent me to find help. She's on the road just outside of Seyda Neen. Will you help them?
I'll go find him.
Not now, citizen. I'm up to my armpits in problems today.
I see. Alright. So I think that I don't need this. Nope. I think I should sell this stuff, which I don't need, and then end the session for now.
I believe I'll have another. What are we drinking to?
Mary Sertrano.
Welcome to our shop. Feel free to look around.
Okay.
I hear that the House Guard broke up a band of slaves. Bad for that, but the slavers will probably be back in business before you know it.
Perhaps. So let me sell you some stuff. So those are crafting ingredients. Level 3. You don't want it, right? Value 0. Why am I even carrying it? Take it. Take it. Used in crafting leather furniture. Okay. Heavy armor and metal weapons. Light armor. Rawhide scraps, medium armor. Okay. I may need this. I don't want this. Okay. What else?
Come, drink up. Forget your troubles.
Watch your step.
So yeah. What is this? Way Shrine. Fast travel network. Way shrines are a fast and inexpensive way to travel. Alright. If you are not adventuring in the world, you can recall to any previously discovered way shrine for a small fee. Okay. This is the map. Let's see. But anyways, I'm going to end this session here. Thank you for watching, and until next time.